Hello everyone. Welcome to, well, the first tutorial for Attack of the B Team. In this video I'm actually doing a requested video from a while back in regards to a automated mob farm tutorial I had written up. This is what it looked like in the video, and this is what I had showed off for a final product for sheep, cows, and pigs. Let's see, pigs were over here, sheep over there, cows over here originally. Or wait, no, that was chickens over there. Never mind. Ignore the sheep. I'm thinking 1.8 snapshots with sheep having mutton. Alright. So, this is what I'm going to be replicating. One of these, not that entire thing. What this does, for those that may be unfamiliar with the tutorial on the Technic site, is that this will kill off mobs and breed them in the same area. It'll only kill off the mobs once they reach a certain threshold of 15, which is what this mob counter is going to be responsible for. I already had one in my inventory. This breeder will then be responsible for, well, replicating them, and this grinder here is going to be the one responsible for getting all the items out. As you can see here, I had let this ran at one point, and that's what I got in there. That's what I got in here for cows, and I believe this is chickens, yeah. Alright, so let's get started. I created a point over here. I cleared out, quote-unquote cleared out, a, what is this, 7 by 7 by 6, only because of that tesseract. So, at the bottom, I'm going to start with the redstone down there. I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then go up 1. Place a redstone torch here. Place some redstone dust, a comparator. Then from here I go out 1, 2. Place a redstone dust and a torch, and then a redstone dust here. Above this redstone dust I have the mob counter. And from there I place the stone slabs. You can use any slab you want. And I am making a 5 by 5 platform. Like so. On this side, above this redstone torch, I place the grinder. Make sure the face is facing inwards and this hole is facing out. Also make sure this mob counter's little I don't know what you would want to call this. Kind of looks like a portal face for one of the cores, but then it doesn't. I don't know. Whatever you want to call that, make sure that's pointing in as well. And then on the other side, and I apparently did not grab a breeder. Let me go over and pick block the breeder. There we go. And on this side, I'm going to place a breeder. Again, make sure the face of it is pointing inwards, this face here. From there, I am going to build up around it by placing some blocks just so the mobs cannot escape. I will leave this open over here on this side, specifically for redstone energy conduits and the tesseracts to fit into. And I will actually get rid of this face because I wanted to do a different design with this. Primarily because this glass is not the best for looking through. Let's see. That should be good. And the front, I'm going to use different glass. This is the chisel glass, borderless glass, and this is the bubble glass also from Chisel. This other glass, by the way, is the modern iron fence glass from Chisel. It's kind of hard to tell that in Wayla at the top there because it doesn't give you the specific name. Alrighty, this should be the containment. We are going to place some glass covers in the front here. Like so. And this means mobs should not be able to get out. So for the mob, let's do some cows. Let's go ahead and get 2 cows in here. I'll add more in a bit. And then for the redstone energy conduit and the tesseract, I am going to run this along here, leaving this corner open. And this is where the tesseract will go for the power. Let's see, configuration. Going to set this to energy receive only. So these should be receiving power. And they are. Awesome. And this should now be giving a 2 value output because that's how many mobs are in that area for it, which it is. Once this hits 15, this line of redstone will turn on, this torch will turn off, which will enable the grinder again. As you can see, it's not working right now, even though it does have power. Behind the grinder, I'm going to be putting a chest, just for the items to fit into. And then on the opposite side of the redstone energy conduit, I am going to cover it off. This is to prevent some issues with mobs trying to glitch through the blocks, especially if they're chickens. Have had some cases where they'll end up going through the block. I'd rather have them not going through the block, of course. And I believe that's it for that portion. For the top, we are going to fill that in, leaving a 1.5 block high gap. In the center here, I have a vacuum hopper. That is for collecting the XP that happens when they breed. So go ahead and fill in the middle portion with glass, except for the one center piece, and then we can grab a vacuum hopper. Go ahead and put that in. On top, you're going to also be putting a tesseract on top of that. On the vacuum hopper, change the XP output and the item output to the top. And with that, the items one in this particular case is not important, primarily because we are using cows. If they were chickens, they would drop eggs on occasion, and the vacuum hopper can pick those up and then do whatever you want with the eggs. The XP will probably have to be set for every single time unless you really don't care about the XP being obtained from this, and the tesseract would be responsible to sending the fluid to wherever you want it to go. These tesseracts can be replaced with more cabling or fluid ducts or whatever, depending on your needs and your desires. I just use the tesseracts because it does make this a lot more compact and doesn't have to be running tubes and stuff like this. Alright, this should be everything. The only thing that's really missing at this point is food in the breeder, and cows need wheat. That method, by the way, I just did was, yeah. Just pressing the numbers for the inventory slots, and it gives you a full stack of them. It's better than trying to have to manually do it yourself. And let's see. They should breed here in a moment. Oh, they did, and the XP will go up into this, which that tank over there, where you see a little bit of XP, is where this is going. So, with this in mind, as soon as the mob count in there gets up high enough, as you can see here, we are now at 8. This mob counter has a limitation of 15. So as soon as we add more and more mobs to get that number up to 15, like it is now, this grinder will activate, and you can see the idle time is ticking down. And then it'll kill off about 2 to 3 of them, and then disable itself again. So while that was at 15 originally, or above 15, it got down to power level 13. So we'll kill it off a few, and we can check the chest to see about how many it killed. I would say it had to kill about 3. This will be done infinitely. The baby cows will not ever be killed by the grinder. so the breeder will be able to breed them once more once they come to adulthood. And yeah, that's it for this, and we can even watch this happen from the front. Let's see. Yep, you see 3 killed off, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of these are getting killed off, but there's also a lot of babies in there, so it's going to skew the number a lot, and it's going to kill off probably all of the adults at this point. No, it didn't. Alright. Well, as you can see, it does work. If you have any questions about this tutorial, please let me know in the comments below or on the respective forum thread. Hopefully this helps and can complement the text tutorial I had done about this setup. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.